Spectre Studios, playing for the spirit of the game. Heroes of the Aturi cluster.
Comm check. This is Scarlet 5. All wings, report in.
Scarlet 3, checking in.
Scarlet 9 reporting in.
Alright, under the command of Mynock, our squad leader, the 2 Y-Wings and our X-Wing, which is now, you are White Wolf Paw, right?
Yes,
and you are Bandit,
Yeah.
the X-Wing. Flying hard and heavy. These 2 guys have already decided to break up because already one asteroid was in the way, so they'll be kind of reforming, and those guys heading right for our beloved Scarlet Race. And these 2 guys over here just kind of went up a little bit, ready to possibly outflank. Maybe that's up their sleeve. We got a little bit of stress for these 2 guys on their moves.
Going straight is very stressful.
For Y-Wings can be, it's maybe shuddering a little bit.
Kicking in the afterburners, yep.
A little speed, shaking up a little bit. Alright, so we're probably looking at turn 2. See if there's some action that's going to turn for these 2 guys. Alright, so we have our 2 squadron members over here. They have continued to move the same pattern, like they do not know that there's anything going on at all over to the right side. Maybe their comms are down, the asteroid field is breaking up, but they're not involving themselves at this moment. Good for the Scarlet Race. These 2 guys apparently have picked them up. They're going right after the members. Squad leader Mynock is right into the thick of it. He boosted right at this TIE Academy pilot. And then we have Bandit right there close to this guy, and support there by White Wolf. So we're going to go through the shooting, and we'll see exactly how things pan out for this quick engagement for the Scarlet Race. Alright, so we have engaged our fire, and it is becoming to my conclusion that flying X-Wings has a short lifespan for any pilot among the Scarlet Race.
There are no old X-Wing pilots.
They only last a little bit longer having that. So Bandit did do 1 damage to this TIE fighter in the first volley exchange, followed by White Wolf. He was able to nail it for a second one. It was pretty evasive though. Squad leader did what squad leaders do. You can see there's no damage tokens on that TIE fighter. Yeah, that's what squad leaders do.
But he didn't take any back.
Yeah, he didn't take any back.
Just caused him to fly and throw off his aim.
Alright, so Mynock got that pretty well. But not all great news for the Scarlet Race. As we see, what is that, 3 shields taken off there, Bandit? Yeah, he
That'll be them all.
thank God he had an upgrade, shield upgrade, but this guy spanked back. He might have 1 left, but he really rocked Bandit there pretty badly. So we have another X-Wing again in our campaign scenario, running around shieldless very early in the game, and they are now off to round 3. Alright, well we're back to this. These guys have figured out that there is enemies abound, so they've basically made their moves here. And so this guy kind of bumped, so he wasn't able to do anything, but the lead guy has a focus action going with that. These guys kind of just flew away, or trying to fly away. He's kind of out of mess there. This guy is in the thick of it, which puts White Wolf in a little bit of a precarious situation. We need some good rolling here. Great move by Bandit to get behind him, as squad leader is now pulling off to the side over here. But White Wolf is in trouble if this tie doesn't go down, and it's a fresh tie. So we're going to find out what the shooting does here. Alright, so the shooting did well. The planning between Bandit and White Wolf down this TIE fighter before anything was laid into White Wolf. So there is all things good. Some shooting around, didn't really do anything else. We're going to go to turn 4, and now the dreaded Interceptor has arrived.
Oh boy.
Alright, so squad leader Mynock kind of wanted to get right in the faces of these two TIE fighters, but they kind of went right past him, flew right over looking for the young cadets of the Scarlet race here.
Squad leader, where are you going?
They're in a little trouble. Our interceptor kind of set things up. He maybe have a long shot to Mynock, but he didn't really. It made Bandit sweat quite a bit having him there, but it's these other two TIE fighters that got our boys really worried, and they're kind of gunning for the long guy over there who's K-turned. He's back in the fight. Let's see exactly how this shooting goes. Rays need a lot of luck here. Alright, I want to say a little minor victory for the Scarlet Race. They were under direct line of fire of these TIE fighters all around, and really they came away unscathed. And White Wolf was able to do a damage to this TIE fighter, so the Imperials got a little dinged up on this mission. Not a whole lot of damage, considering how close everybody was. So a very interesting round, I think, how that worked out. Pretty happy with yourself there, Bandit? Do you feel like you stole something there?
I'm alive. I'm just happy to be alive.
We're happy there. White Wolf got away a little danger there. He was pretty happy, and squad leader is going to try to figure out how
Yeah, they
to
scrambled
help
past
out.
me. I'm going to try to block him in with some short movement, but they dodged me.
All right.
Leading from way outside of the fight.
All right. We've got some new young Academy TIE fighter pilots here. I think they're trying to help things. Maybe that added a little bit of the luck. So let's see exactly what happens in turn 5. All right.
Another turn of Matt not having to worry about shooting people.
Small Rays are moving around. Is the squad leader, newly playing squad leader for this patrol, is observing the battlefield. White Wolf did his K. He's turned around, looking into the enemy, ready to do some damage. Also, Bandit K. However, he was able to guess this guy pretty well. He flew right past him to get behind him. That's who he was thinking about. And then these guys kind of gravitated toward there. These two TIE fighters kind of ran into ships. They have no actions on them, which is kind of helpful. But here comes the Interceptor. He's kind of moved in pretty strongly. And we're getting some heavy shooting here. This is, I feel, a little troublesome for Bandit. But he could take the fighter out before he goes. Hopefully, maybe White Wolf can help alleviate some of that problems. Let us see if the Rays still stay lucky here. Alright, well, kind of as we predicted, things have turned the events. Bandit did do what we thought he was going to be able to do. He gunned down his first TIE fighter. That's something you can actually, right here, you actually kill a TIE fighter. However, with a lot of shooting from our young Academy pilots, they shot down Uncle Jake. Boys, what do you think about shooting down Uncle Jake?
Yeah, feel bad. You should.
You're happy you shoot him down?
Yeah.
Yes? You ready to help Lord Vader out and serve the Empire?
Yes.
Yes? Dark side shoulder. Dark side shoulder.
The dark side.
Alright, we'll turn 6, then we are unfortunately now without
It
Vader.
was my dying words into the conflict. I said, "Hey, squad leader, you might want to help at some point." Oh!
Eject. Well, holy Lord, there's a lot of this. Let me put this back. There's a lot of space in space, right? 5 ships somehow all turn up within range 1 in an instant of each other, moving around here. So here they are. Here's White Wolf. There's squad leader Mynock. Every fighter and pretty much has another ship locked in sight. Let's see who comes out of this blazing mess, because I think someone may be in a lot of trouble at the end of this one. So pretty much as expected, it was let's get folks here, it was a pretty bloody mess. One TIE fighter did go down, the squad leader did take him out, so he is knocked out of it, but each of these TIE fighters returned some heavy damage back. Squad leader lost 2 of his 3 shields, and this deadly interceptor from Alpha Squadron knocked off all of White Wolf's shields. He is no longer flying with any protection as much was Bandit before. Squad leader, can you get everyone out of here?
We're good.
Can't get everyone out.
I forgot about you.
I'm floating in the vacuum of
Well,
space.
turn 7 now has arrived, and 2 more reinforcements are showing up. Okay, this guy's coming in pretty slow. These guys kind of had to deal with obstacles and change, so they just kind of peeled off a little bit. That gave squad leader a chance to kind of come up from behind, but he K'd to do it, so he's stressed. And he's target locking probably the interceptor here. So,
He can also do a target lock.
Okay.
actually, target lock may not be helpful. It's not gonna helpful for him. So, focus is probably better because he can't use the secondary weapon. So actually, he's there's gonna be no shot here either. It's just gonna be squad leader.
He can use a secondary
Okay,
weapon.
use it.
Check your range.
He can shoot the TIE
Oh
fighter.
yeah. So
So this would be range 2 here.
Oh, yeah. This is the long one. This is the 1 to 3. So.
So yeah, we'll get this target lock figured out, and we will see the shooting. All right. Well, the only shooting kind of done from the 360s on some of these. Well, this one has 360. This one does not. But they were able to combo on this far off TIE fighter, and it worked out. So he is dead, and leaving 3 ships to 2.
Actually, is he
with
still
8
in?
grown.
Is he in range 2 of me?
So he, we forgot that he had a secondary weapon and lined up, and the squad leader was able to hit and ion the interceptor, slowing him down big time. One of the big keys to what we knew would be trouble for these interceptors. And now we go into turn 8.
Nice when those guys shoot at you.
It's too far away from them too. All right, so these guys kind of like still kind of slowly moving in. The interceptor's kind of playing, trying to probably lure the squadron leader into some fighting. Kind of put White Wolf out of shooting range, so it's really kind of up to the squad leader here on turn 8 to do some major damage here with 3 ships to 2 to try to get that last big experience points for the whole team.
Not horrible, but
All right.
could go
So
either
our
way.
Ion Interceptor is still trying to make a dodge and run. He's going to make the squad leader earn it. Squad leader is chasing him up. He's kind of flying by 2 interceptors. Where are they going? They're heading for White Wolf. And he kind of stressed for his little turn to try to get back into the fight. Let's see if the exchange is mutual, or hopefully in White Wolf's favor. Okay, so things are good. Squad leader has finally put down the Alpha Squadron pilot, who has been a nemesis in many of our campaigns. Yes, that is good, but could it have been at the expense of the last squadron that he was responsible? White Wolf did not fare well, even at that range and distance. These 2 TIE fighters damaged White Wolf to down to 2 hull remaining, and we're down to the last round. Can who survive? And I don't know
Are you
if
a
the
good
team.
leader if you come
I don't
back
know
by
if the team can
yourself?
put down 2 TIE fighters too. It's a lot. There's an experience here on the line for that aspect there. Let's see exactly how this turns out. Okay, so the good news is that these guys were really aggressive and they overthought about things and went right past their firing arcs on White Wolf. Things are pretty good to hear. He's got a chance really to wrap up this with a little bit of extra damage, and we'll see exactly if that is the case on the final turn. Okay, so basically he did do 2 damage to this TIE fighter. Things would have been really close and things, pretty good mission for 3 ships here. I think that was a nice balancing point. Leaving only 2 of the Imperials.
Well, we still got 1 more round to go.
I thought we hit round 10.
That was 10.
That was 10.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I just moved the die to.
So that's pretty much how like I said, this is really good for 3. Really wrapped up there. That was very close. We got to find out what happened to Bandit. He's going to roll 1 red die because we're in a friendly area. Let's see what happened to him. Ooh, he was most expensive upgrade. So he does keep all of his experience, but he lost the shield upgrade on his ship.
Which is equal to the experience I got.
So he might be going back to that. Interesting. That was the first real hard damage to a campaign ship. But this allowed some of our rookie pilots to get a little bit of a test run, and then we'll head into a serious mission. Right.
Spectre Studios. Play for the spirit of the game.